Right, Sarah, what I'd like to do is to describe 3 examples of the sports development continuum from 3 different sports, describe the barriers to participation for individuals from 3 different target groups at different levels of the sports development continuum, and then give examples from the sports development continuum cross-cutting agenda, including target group and barriers to participation. Okay, good luck.
Okay, the first sport is like dance, and the EMDP is like exercise, movement of dance, and that's like the governing body. And this encourages people to take part in exercise, movement and dance throughout England and the UK. And it like increases participation and trains more high quality teachers to teach within like schools and like dance schools. So like foundation level is like within primary schools and secondary schools. And this like mainly targets males due to lack of males participating within the sport. And the EMDP within the schools is like, it's now made into like national curriculum, so it has to involve dance, and it encourages people to take part at a young stage. The next level is like participation, which is like joining local dance schools. However, like a barrier could be like children may feel uncomfortable joining a school without their friends if they're shy. The next level is performance, which is like participating in exams, so like UKA and small competitions. And then here like might be talent spotters, where then people can progress to like higher dance schools. And the next level is like excellent. So here, if you get like spotted by the talent spotters, you can go to like Royal Academy of Ballet and international shows like across the world. One of the schemes is the EMDP is increasing participation by training more teachers. So it enables more dance schools, for example, due to more trained teachers, the increase in interest in dance leisure centres all over the UK. Now more like dance programmes for a range of ages, so like Zumba or like dance size. This therefore increases like the health side, as suggested by the EMDP, that the age group like 35 to 44 classes dance is like a fun way to increase their fitness. The second sport is gymnastics. So like the participation foundation stage is where they first like start at gymnastics, and it's like a basic level, which like focuses on the main like the fundamental skills such as like a tuck jump and like star shapes. And the national governing body for gymnastics is British Gymnastics, and it tries to get many people as involved as possible from a young age and like within schools and other places, so that it offers people like a start. Then it's participation stage, which is like the next stage up from foundation, and it's support by joining like a gymnastics club. So here's like special like trained teachers who've like been on courses through British Gymnastics, and they set up like a club or like a run a club, meaning there's like more opportunities for people to go, and it's like more access. The next stage is performance. So you start to progress in gymnastics and start competing at like whichever level you're at, and this is where like people be attending clubs like on a regular basis, so they're like be wanting to be there, so they have like higher skills and different routines to perform in the competitions. The next level is like excellent, and this is like the top of the pyramid in the final stage, so it's where you perform at like an elite level. The national governing body is partners with the UK sport, so that the UK can like find the talented people like within the gymnastics, and it's helped sponsored by the talented gymnastics, so that they can reach excellence, enable the gymnastics to have the opportunity to like fulfil their full potential. Sport England is committed to helping people and communities across the country to create sporting habits for life. But however, there's like boundaries. So like the target group is in gymnastics is males, because the stereotypical gymnastic is like a female. So not many males, when compared to females, take part in the sport. So yeah, again, like they've tried to improve this by having gymnastics from a young age in primary schools. And then there's fundamentals set up by British Gymnastics and the national governing body. So the scheme which is set up for like fun activities and learning for the early years for children. And it was a natural step for British Gymnastics to work with education specialists on an early years programming, combining the development of physical, social and emotional skills. And the third sport is netball. So the first stage is like the Satellite Academy, and it's the first step of the England pathway for young netballers aged approximately 11 to 14 years old, and they attend like 15 sessions per year. The second level will be like country academies provided training for athletes aged approximately 14 to 16, and there is between like 15 to 30 sessions per year. So athletes in the country academy should be like accessing between 14 or 16 hours a week of training and competition, both in netball and other invasion sports. And then the next level would be the regional academies in the regional academies, and it's like 9 in total spread across the country, each operating year-round delivering training for athletes. The level after that would be National Performance Academy, which is like the under-19s and under-17s, and this is like the England squad athletes. And there's like camps and weekend training run like throughout the year to progress. And then for like the top of the pyramid would be the Intensive Netball Training Centre, and this is the performance pathway, which is designed to provide the highest quality in coach training and supervise strength and conditioning programmes for England senior and under 21 athletes. However, there's also like boundaries which may stop this from happening. So like the ability of the athlete, so if they can't progress due to like injury or something, they can't progress to the next stage. It's also like cost, like people might not be able to travel like to Leeds or like somewhere else in the country if they can't afford it or don't have the parents who like can support them. Also like schools might not provide like programs for them, so they might not have it from an early age. Therefore, like if they do go like at a late stage of joining netball, then they might feel not comfortable with it. Also, like older people might have exams and like part-time jobs, therefore they find it like quite like committing, so they can't like carry on with it.
Sarah, can you tell me how All England Netball encourage netballers to get back into netball?
Yeah, the Back to Netball scheme is like put into place to encourage women aged 16 and over back into netball. So the netball sessions are running nationwide for people who have not taken to the court for a few years or since school. Back to Netball started in like 2010, and nearly 40,000 women have attended the session. People can just turn up to these sessions and join in, and the sessions will consist of basic skills like passing and footwork and like playful matches, and it caters to like all abilities.
Brill, thank you very much.